Well, hello. If you're on my live, then you already know what this video is about. Let's just jump right into it, right? So as I was perusing the Royal Family website and found that Diana was on there, I noticed her biography where it details her marriage is a bit different than that of Charles and Camilla. Let's take a look at what Camilla says, and then we're going to compare all three of them. And then for fun, add in somebody extra at the end. Of course, this details her wedding to the then Prince of Wales, but this is not what we're discussing. Let's pay close attention to the bottom paragraph. End quote. The Queen Consort was previously married to Andrew Parker Bowles, and the marriage was dissolved in 1995. Take a good look at that again. Again, the Queen Consort was previously married to Andrew Parker Bowles, and the marriage was dissolved in 1995. Let's move to His Majesty's bio, where it details his marriages. Well, we're only going to talk about the one with Diana. This taken again from His Majesty's bio on his page on the Royal Family website. It details in 1992 they decided to separate, but again, the marriage was dissolved on August 28th, 1996. Etch that in your mind. The marriage was dissolved on August 28th, 1996. Now let's go look at what's on Diana's page. Here, of course, we have Diana, Princess of Wales, and let's hop down into her marriage biography. The top paragraph, again, just details their separation. We're going to focus on the bottom paragraph. In November 1995, the princess gave a television interview during which she spoke of her unhappiness in her personal life and the pressures of her public role. The prince and princess were divorced August 28th, 1996. That is a lot of detail for her, but no detail for the king and queen. Even though, oddly enough, on Charles's it says dissolves, but on Diana's it says divorced. Why change it? And it also doesn't have any type of detail on Camilla nor Charles's biography about their first marriages, especially to the extent of what is on Diana's. Now, obviously, we know why Diana and Charles got divorced, and we know who was a big reason of why they got divorced. But what this looks like is the divorce was because she was unhappy. The divorce was because she gave an interview. The divorce was because of the pressures of her public role. That is what the down low is giving. That's quite disrespectful. If you didn't ask my opinion, I'm giving it. But let's take a look at somebody else and their description as well. Here we have Edward VIII's biography. He was formerly King of England, the Duke of Windsor. He married Wallis Simpson. In 1930, the prince met and fell in love with a married American woman, Mrs. Wallis Simpson. Concern about Edward's private life grew in cabinets. Blase. Mrs. Simpson obtained a divorce in 1936. Edward was determined to marry her. Edward had to soon realize that he had to choose between Wallis and the crown. But they further mention how she was a twice divorced woman and she would not be acceptable as queen. Whether you are once divorced, twice divorced, divorce in the eyes of the Church of England, more specifically back then and even up until Charles and Diana divorced, was a no-no. I find it quite strange on how they word everybody's biography differently. Obviously, of course, they can't have the king and queen being scandalized in writing. But if we're going to go that route, why even put all of that on their biographies? Just keep it simple on Diana's and Edward's. But the emphasis of the negativity for the both of them, whereas the emphasis of no kind of negativity for Camilla and Charles, something to think about. As always, comment your thoughts below. Bye.